Hi, I'm here at YelloTools in Windeck, Germany for the Global Lean Leadership Summit. It's an amazing day. The first half day is over. Had an amazing tour of this facility. Unbelievable what we saw. It's unbelievable, all the stuff. Here's a quick video of all the departments we have gone through, and enjoy. Our tour at YelloTools by joining the morning meeting. We saw full participation at YelloTools. The team has developed that morning meeting process, make it very lean and smooth, and they use that morning meeting to develop and grow their people, teach them everything, and just make sure everybody is on the same page. And we saw full participation, and it's a very engaging team. They're all there. They're there to help each other, to serve each other, and just make YelloTools a greater place.
We think about some improvements, like the digital instructions, and we talked about and we said, okay, what can we do? How can we do it? We need to remember that. We need to know, okay, this is our to-do. So we put it in here so that we always see, okay, we have to do that, or we have to think about it, and then we put our names on it, so we fix it.
And there's only one name on there.
Okay.
And there's only one name on there, so you can only focus on one improvement.
Right. And most of the time those took weeks or months, not just one day, so that's why we have to put them on the wall.
So you're using the urinal here. There's instructions to clean it after every use. There's the paper towels there, the garbage bin full. And you got all the supplies, the cleaning supplies to clean the washrooms. And they're doing it every day. This is one of the office departments at YelloTools, and here they got Kanbans all over the place. And all the stationery supplies are within this area here. Very limited because they got Kanban stickers everywhere, so they can easily retrieve. They got desks here, garbage bins, look, even place for the keys. Very great. Shadow boards, they got the Kaizen foam and the swivel printers. That is something very unique. Swivel printer, they can turn around, they can replace stuff. Got the monitors here upside down so they can see the emails on top and the contents of the email, so they don't have to open and close emails. High desk, stand-up desk, and lots of visual controls, labels, places for bottles, everything is right here. Got the shadow boards here, Kaizen foam, here the water bottles, and here between the next room they got a sliding door that exchange documents. It's the shredder. That's where they shred the confidential paper, and then the shredder is right below here. Also printing shop, and here they got a lot of lean activities going on. Amazing place. They got the cart with all the stuff they need for the printer. Here they got the speed tape again, using it, and they got the tape measure on the heating element here, and then he rolls down the paper and he rips it off. Again, lots of visuals here. A lot of CI, all the shadow boards, everything is right here. They're using their own product here, the speed clips to keep the paper in line. Amazing. Another department that they're using, building different things. They're building their own chair, for example. Here they got a little press it down, and then they can actually go and staple it. They used to get it from China, but now they're building it themselves because they're building a better quality and cheaper yet. Got the shadow boards here, everything is color coded, and all the tools go back every day, every time, so nothing gets lost. The different colors here in this department, got the yellow and the red, and Kanban all over the place. And this is again all the Kanbans there, the hooks, and this is the water jet. They're up to 30 millimeters. They cut steel up to 30 millimeters thick with water jets. Unbelievable. Again, all the magnets they're using to hold the tools in place. Awesome. Corner keys, and here they're welding, and it's always, I ask the question, it's always as clean as it looks today. There's during the work hours, there's a little bit more dust, a little bit debris here, but the vacuum's actually built in here with the grinder and so on. Amazing. Amazing, unbelievable what you see here today. Here's a woodworking department. They built their own stuff, their own wood. And you can see bottle holders all over the place, visuals, and it's very clean, very great. A lot of magnets they use to hold tools in place, and so on. vacuums to contain the dust, with jigs, everything available here. And here's the flipping table where they built one of the carts. Flip it around, and then they can actually put the screws in from the bottom and flip it back and finish the product. Amazing. And here they got the vacuum station, the grinder and the grouter, and then there's vacuum suction built into this table. It's from this Felder FST 160, and they contain the dust because it's through the hole. The suction is on and just keeps the dust there. See the Kanban locations, levels, as soon as it gets to the red line. They got Kanban all over the place. So here, as soon as it gets to the red line, you just move this thing. You place the order first, obviously, but then once you place the order, you move it down, and then everybody knows that it's been ordered, and so on. But once the order is back in, you keep it there, and as soon as it gets to the red line, you need to place an order. Outside, everywhere, they got all the visuals, all the shadow bars, everything is outside as well, not just inside. Got this bus with all their product, and here they go to trade shows, and they don't have to set up. They save time setting up on trade shows because they bring the bus there, they drive right into the building with the bus. They got all their tools and all the product there, everything in here. It's unbelievable. You can just, it's amazing. And the most amazing thing is that blows me away is they can actually put magnets onto the glass here, because they got this suction that they can actually stick it there, and it has steel in there, and it just holds it. So you can put it, even this tape, for example, has little suctions built in with magnets, so it just holds it in place. A lot of visuals here, and this is all their great products that they're building for sign makers. I'm blown away by the cleanliness of their machines, and it's clean like that all the time. They contain all the garbage, all the liquids. This is a metal CNC machine, Kanban, water bottles, and locations for everything, and the shadow boards, unbelievable. This is one of the stations where they do some work again with all the supplies here. You got lots of visuals here, indicators, where to drill and for which plug. So they drill it here. The jig goes right there. So the first one, got all the supplies, everything they need for workstation right here available.
You know where to put in because everything is marked. So of course, you're allowed to use every tool at YelloTools, but
so 5.3.
But you need to be respectful.
5.3, and that's the station.
Yes, because you need to be respectful.
Okay. So
and
every
if you're
tool
using
has it.
other tools, you need to put them back.
And everything has Kanban cards.
Look at all the Kanban they have for all the stuff. That's the Kanban indication. The Kanban carts here. And to order all the supplies that you need, a little inventory.
For this department, that's a big challenge, but we do everything to help it. So this is super easy. Then we have little lean highlights here beside the machines, of course the shadow board, but what we have is here, we have like these little trolleys. This is, we made it by our own. Every trolley has there is the roads on it so that he can take it wherever he needs it. The material is inside, and he doesn't need to look inside how much material is left. There is like a level stick, and he can see, okay, it's red, he knows he needs to refill. So he doesn't need to look inside. It helps him and saves a lot of money and time.
Their first aid station, all the Kanban supply. Now here we walk into another department. There are different stations completing different things. Again, shadow boards all over the place. And they got the instructions here in the video. You can just play them and it shows them what you need to do. And you can actually build a product yourself pretty much based on the instruction. That's how simple everything is. And here they have another station with different supplies, everything color-coded to laser. Engraving machine here. They used to go to the computer to operate it and store it, but now they can actually come set everything, and there is a switch on the bottom, a pedal, they push that So you're printing the pictures or logos, or what do you print on the t-shirts?
Whatever you want. So
Or
we
anything.
print those logos or pictures over there, number 4 maybe.
All the rolls of steel here. There's a magnet there. Once it's done cutting, if they need to cut, they just roll it up and then cut it here with this scissor. All the tools that they built here, that they injected, molded with the injector molder. Again, all the shadow boards, unbelievable. And the scale, look at what it does. So that's for the tall people, and if you drop it down, that's for the shorter people. Awesome.
The same goes with our trash bin, because no one wants to go extra steps for bringing the trash back, so we just made holes in the middle of the table. And when you work here, you just have the trash and you put it right there and it's gone. Yeah, which is lean because it's not so time consuming.
Shadow boards. This is all the tools they need in this area, this department, and it's very easy and very simple to use. Unbelievable. Speed clips, again, all over the place. I'm seeing these speed clips to contain rolls of paper or anything. In shadow boards here, look at the speed clips everywhere. This is an amazing cutting machine for the clear plastic. And it's one of those carpet rollers, the storage rollers. You just bring them down and they roll it up, and this ruler they built just cuts it easily and straight. And unbelievable, here you can see it in action. Those are signs that are removable. You can actually slide those signs up and you can move them because product changes, locations change, volume changes, so it's all flexible. Station is as small as it can get, that's all they need, so that's why it's very narrow. Hey Julia, just one question. When you came here about 6 years ago, did you know lean?
No, I had no idea about lean. I just came straight from school and I worked here part-time, so I had no idea what's happening right here. It was completely new for me.
And do you like lean? How did you engage with lean?
I like lean, but at the beginning it took me a few months to get into lean and to understand the idea behind lean and to see the value that lean brings for me and for the customer. So that it reduces the waste and reduces processes that are ineffective, for example. So as soon as I understood the point of doing lean and of having lean in the company, then it was fun for me because it makes life and makes your work easier, because you can do things that took like forever before, you can do it now in seconds, and you have the 2-second improvement every day. So you really see it's about small steps, going small steps, but all those small steps that bring you somewhere, the progress is there and you can see it.
And how did they teach you lean? Did you have to read something, or did they just show stuff to you, or how did you learn lean?
They taught it to me by showing me how lean works. So for example, we have the 3S every morning, and I just accompanied my co-workers, and I saw what they were doing, and I asked them, why are you doing this, and what's the purpose, and what's the benefit of doing this, and they explained it to me, and this through this way it became obvious to me why we're doing this and what's the benefit for me and what's the value for me.
Awesome, thanks Julia at YelloTools. This is the shipping area, the packaging area, where they package the stuff. Look at that. All the visuals, the indicators, the indicators here, the number, how the boxes look, and the numbers and the dimensions, and then they got the same numbers down there. You see that, and that's how they actually know which box to take. They got the two-bin Kanban system here, the to-do list, everything is here. Visuals and shadow boards all over the place. This is the bistro here, and they got all the cleaning supplies, everything labeled and organized. And the bistro they built themselves, the tables. You see, it's cheaper to build it than to buy it. All the visuals here, the glasses, the quick dishwasher. They got the holes for the glasses here, so there is ventilation, it dries. And same here. You put the cups down. You got ventilation, guys out, a lot of visuals.